Khách mời là một vị thánh mà chúng ta đều biết, không biết hoặc không bao giờ nghĩ tới. Chương trình này là dành cho những khán giả tôn giáo trẻ tuổi để tìm hiểu ai là những tấm gương sáng trong hội thánh.
Great show for you tonight with a very special guest, specifically for our KFC audience. And now, let's welcome our guest for tonight, St. Nicholas! Welcome to St. Nicholas. Thank you for joining us on our show tonight.
Very cool. I think any show like this is a great way to teach children and teens more about the saints. Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. Let's get started. To begin, let's test your popularity with the Hip C here. Hip C, how many of you here know who St. Nicholas is? Not much, it seems. Well then, what about Santa Claus? Do y'all know who he is? Santa Claus instead of St. Nicholas.
Well, obviously, it's because my little charitable and generous I was. When I was young, I would often give secrets gifts to strangers, including placing coins to shoes left out. It often trended to my gifts to children on my feast day.
Well, I just looked it up on Google, and Google seems to think it's because of different translations were made, and Santa Claus was just the most popular. Nice try, though. Alright, let's start off with easy with our first game, speed questions. I will ask several questions for you to answer. Don't worry, they're all about you. Just background information for audiences to know a little bit more about you. Try to answer as fast as you can and with any questions that you're stuck on. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Well, if the question's all about me, how it could be.
When were you born and where?
I was born in the 3rd, 4th century in Qatar, Lycia, a province of Southern Asia Minor.
So, you're saying you're Asian?
Oh yeah, I do eat with my mom.
Wow. Next question. What was your motivation for helping the less fortunate, and where did you get the resources to help?
My parents died when I was still a young boy. They left me a really big fortune, so I used it to help the others. I also kept Jesus' gospel in my mind. So what you earn, you get the money to the poor.
If you don't mind my asking, when did you die? I know it's not to talk about, but because you're deaf, you can retell your story and celebrate the saint you've become and what you've done for others.
It's December 6th, on the 4th century, 343 AD. I slept from imprisonment due to my faith.
What a coincidence, that's also your feast day.
Yeah, so I died after more people looked up to me as their patron saint because of my unwavering faith.
What do you mean your unwavering faith?
I made a glorious confession in the latter part of persecution raised by the Roman Emperor Diocletian. I told him I was Bishop Myra, chosen by God as a young man. And because of that, I got persecuted because of my faith.
What a tragic story. Thank you for your strength and belief in our faith. On to the next question. How many churches were named after you?
I don't know. This was after I died. How should I know?
Well, instead of just telling you the answer, we thought that you might like to figure it out by yourself with this matching game. Over on this board, you can see that we have two columns. One column is the amount of churches, and the other column is the location of the church. St. Nicholas, you have 30 seconds to correctly match the number of churches to each location. Are you ready? Your time starts now.
No, it's wrong. Stop. That place is wrong.
Congratulations, St. Nick. You guessed all four correctly. Did you know that people among all different religions remember you?
What? That famous?
Yes, it's true. All over Europe, you're regarded as the patron saint of sailors, merchants, archers, thieves, children, and students.
Wow. Really?
Oops, seems like that's all the time we have for the game. We'll be right back. Oh, hello, I see you there. You're tired of getting back at it and never seeing fast results? Well, look no further because introducing our newest product, High Buckle Rouge, lift on guaranteed to lose those unwanted pounds and shake those much wanted abs. Don't believe me? Here's some testimonies from our real life users such as that guy from Super Size Me, Kevin James, The Hulk, Big Mama, and Santa Claus.
Yeah, ever since I've been eating I can put a weight. I've been lost about half a pound now. I can. Dang it! Almost touched my knees. And it's been a great 3 months.
Buy our product today! Welcome back. It's now time for our next segment, Once Upon a Past. Let me explain, St. Nicholas. You have to take us back in time to revisit one of your most charitable and well-known acts that helped contribute to your fame today.
More than happy to, mate.
And marry you guys off because we don't have enough money, and so
Bloody hell, sorry to interrupt, but you can also watch us on Big Manny's.
Ooh, let's try thinking here.
Oh, alright then.
cho không thể gả các con đi được vì nhà mình nghèo quá, không có đủ tiền. Sao con thằng nghèo bén mảng tới làm quen với các con hết vậy? Xã hội gì mà khó khăn thế?
Cha ơi, con không muốn lấy chồng đâu. Con muốn ở nhà chăm sóc cha thôi.
Phải không cần cô nương chăm sóc. Ta phải chăm sóc tụi con thì có cả 3 đứa luôn. Sao khổ thành già này thế? Nhưng mà con ơi, sao tự nhiên mình nói giọng kỳ cục vậy?
Cha, con thật mệt quá. Mình nói giọng bình thường này đi cha. Dẹp cái giọng kinh hiệp này đi.
Ừ, lại đi thật khỏe. Thôi, có ai thằng cưới đâu mà thề với nữa. Đi ngủ hết đi. Trời, con gái gì mà ở bê bối thế? Sao không dọn dẹp nhà mình vứt rác ở ngay cửa sổ vậy? Trời ơi!
You don't have to scream so loud. You clean it up. Gosh.
Sáng sớm mà la to ghê. Giọng quá tốt thiệt. Ở đâu ra mà nhiều tiền vậy nè?
Wow, you can hear me now. Yay!
I wonder where this come from. Well, anyway, thanks to Lord for helping us.
Tại sao con khóc? Is that you? No, my dear. I'm an angel that sent down from heaven to help you. So, how may I help you? Oh, angels tear the water off my Bible and I always carry it around with
choose this story to show us?
It's my first charitable act, and that's many other acts I later did in my life, and they all contribute to becoming the saint.
Well, there you have it. Hiệp sĩ Saint Nicholas devoted his whole life to làm việc bác ái và quảng đại phục vụ mọi người. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but before the show,
Thank you for being here with us tonight, St. Nicholas, and showing us your life of generosity, selflessness, and charitable deeds. I think we can all learn from your great example and spend a little extra time, care, and love to help others in our own lives. Well, folks, that's your daily dose of Who Dat Good Night. Tune in next week for our next special guest. Good night, everybody!